And speaking of, these different colors, we're seeing on the screen are pink. We were talking about pink moon.
That's right. So if you go outside now, the sun's going to come up here soon, so you got to do it quickly. We've got the full moon, which is
So it means we got to go during commercial break.
Yeah, we got to go check it out. And I love this shot. This is going to be up from our camera, our weather watcher Mike up there in Cicero, showing us at the very top of your screen, kind of underneath the banner at this point. Oh no! But sending this cool shot of that full moon. It's called the pink moon. Based in part by the Farmer's Almanac, just kind of naming it based off of the pretty pink blooms that we see and the flowers that kind of pop up this time of year. That's how our April full moon got that name. So it's not actually going to be pink, but it is going to be quite the sight as our sky has been mostly clear. And with those clear skies, the temperature has really fallen during the overnight, which is why this freeze warning has been in effect since 2 o'clock this morning, and it's going to remain in effect for most of central Indiana at least through about 10 o'clock this morning, and that's as temperatures will continue to drop. So it's going to be a chilly one out there over the next several hours for your early morning worship services. We're going to hold steady near that freezing mark, and then around 37 degrees heading into that 10 o'clock hour, finally starting to warm things up. We typically start to see these alerts be issued when these temperatures drop near freezing on or after April 15th, because that's our average last freeze date here in Indianapolis. Now, the latest freeze date that we've had in Indy was May 27th, so it's possible we could still get these very cold temperatures all the way through the end of May. The record earliest, March 24th, 1998. So we're kind of right there in that sweet spot of sometimes we do get these temperatures this cold this time of year, but it's a little bit unlikely at this point. Now, the average high is now in the mid 60s, and we're going to stay below that for today as well. But at least we get in on the sunshine today. By 11 a.m., we're back up to 40, 49 degrees by 3 p.m., and then up to 52 for a high today here in Indy. We've got 51 in Muncie, 55 down in Shelbyville, and around 56 in Columbus. So not a bad day overall. But then as we get into the evening tonight, this is when we're going to have to pay closer attention to the skies. Cloud cover will increase as the sun sets just before 8:30. Temperatures will drop back into the 40s, but then we've got some rain that's going to move in late tonight, mainly after 11 o'clock, and then potentially bring in a wintry mix. Now, most of that's going to be out of here by the time we start the day tomorrow, 35 degrees at 7 a.m., but it's still going to be a mainly cloudy and just overall cooler day as we look ahead at our Monday. So here's the latest timeline on all of this. We'll pick this up at 10 o'clock tonight. The rain moves into the metro closer to about 11, and then as we get into the overnight hours, we're going to tap into some much colder air just above the surface, and that's going to start to mix some snowflakes in with this. So we'll call it a brief wintry mix, nothing that's going to accumulate. Could create a few areas of slippery road conditions, especially on elevated surfaces like bridges, overpasses, things like that through 7 o'clock early Monday. But most of that's going to be out of here for that morning rush. We'll then be on the backside of that storm system, so not ruling out the potential we might squeeze out another stray shower into your Monday afternoon. Here's 5 p.m., but the clouds will really keep those temperatures down. Only looking for highs near 50 on Monday. Once again, on Tuesday, we're going to start off near freezing, and it looks like we're really not going to warm things up much until Wednesday. Finally, we're going to get closer to that seasonal average right there. That's that white line represents. And then check it out as we head toward the latter part of next week and then into next weekend. A huge jump in temperature, 72 on Friday. Looks like we're going to see 80 to start next weekend.